of you have ever heard of a chicken tractor before? I hadn't up until about 2 months ago. But then I learned about the Aussie chicken tractor. Check this thing out. So, you're probably familiar with a chicken coop itself. This is my chicken coop that I recently built along with the chicken run over here. Chicken coops and runs are great, obviously if you have backyard chickens. But the only downfall is that your chickens are always stuck in the run in the same place every day, day after day. They don't really get the opportunity to free range throughout the yard. Now, you might have the situation where you do feel comfortable allowing your chickens to free range because you have a nice safe area with some good tree cover from hawks and other predators. But in my case, I have no trees surrounding my yard, so if my chickens were out just free ranging in the middle of the yard, there's a lot of risk that the hawks in the area, which there are a lot of hawks, could spot the chickens, come down, and try to get a tasty dinner on my chickens. And I don't want that to happen. So the great thing is that for those of us who don't feel comfortable allowing our chickens to free range in the backyard, the response to that is a chicken tractor just like this. This is a 3-panel chicken tractor, and it also comes in a 2-panel variety, which, you guessed it, would end right here. The 3-panel is a little longer. I have 17 chickens currently. This is good for about 8 chickens, so I'm gonna have to split up the flock into about half. I take them out and allow them to free range in other areas of the yard. Now I'm going to give you a quick tour around the chicken tractor so you can see all of its features. Okay, so on the chicken tractor we have the front here. Now, the front 2 panels are mesh, and then this back panel, or this back section here, is enclosed in what they call a color panel because it has kind of like an off-white color. The entire tractor is it's aluminum square framing, very lightweight framing. So, I mean, it gives it some decent strength, not really a heck of a lot of strength, but it makes it really easy to move around. The way you move it around are these 2 wheels on either side, and when you're ready to move it, you lift up this handle and you lock it in, and see it pivots the wheel up on this axis right here. You can do that for both sides, and then you can pick it up by the front and then wheel it around the yard. Now you gotta check this out. So this is the back end. Now on the back we have a door. All the doors are secured with these sliding locks right here. Check this out. Inside, I have 2 nesting boxes. Now these nesting boxes are removable. They're optional. Now they don't come with just like the base model chicken tractor, so you don't need them if you don't think you want them. But anyway, they're just plastic and they just drop right in. Cool thing about them is that they fold up. So if you're not using them, they just fold up flat and they're easily stored somewhere. So this is the inside of the tractor. We have 2 wooden perches here for the chickens to chill on, and these nesting boxes are sitting on what they call a mesh mezzanine floor. So this is, it's almost like it's a second level basically. It's a little mezzanine for the chickens, so they can go underneath this, or they can sit on top of it, or they can go on the perch. So this is the front of the chicken tractor. So this is the door that you would put the chickens in and out through. It has 2 locks on it again. And this is a floor. So this is an optional mesh floor. You don't need this mesh floor if you don't want it. I got it just for extra protection against potential predators. It is a large mesh floor, so So obviously it wouldn't protect against small little critters like weasels and things like that digging underneath the tractor and getting in here. But it does offer an additional layer of protection against any kind of larger predators. The whole purpose of having a chicken tractor is for you to move it around the yard. So check out how easy this one is to move. All you're gonna do is lift up on this handle right here, and then this bar, just pull back on it, and then seat it right here inside this bracket. That pivots up the wheel, and it lifts up the chicken tractor. Do this on both sides. So as you can see, the great thing about this is that you can move it wherever you want throughout the yard and have the chickens inside of it. Right now I basically made a little extension right into my current chicken run just to let the chickens range out into the chicken tractor just outside of their run. Altogether, the assembly took about 4 hours or so, and that's including installing all the panels, doing the floor, and all the other accessories and things like that. Now I do hope you learned something from this video. Like I said, I didn't even know these chicken tractors existed up until a few months ago. I am glad that I got one. And if you have backyard chickens and you have a coop, you can't really free range them easily, I definitely recommend you pick up Aussie Chicken Tractor, just like this one right here.